Hello and welcome once again to Jacob's Toys. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. This is issue 48 of the Transformers Optimus Prime Build-A-Figure from Fan Home. We are 48 issues in, and as you can see there on the cover of this particular issue, that is the final completed figure, and yeah, the images do not lie. So far, the figure that I've started to put together really is, really does look like the pictures that I've seen, the promo images, the photographs, etc. They have really spared no expense at all. Now, in each magazine, you get a whole bunch of information. You get stuff on the movies, on the toys, on the characters. Here's a particular thing on Slag or Slug. You also get some of the history. This is the Beast Wars. You get a nice visual kind of gallery of previous figures and previous toy lines, and of course you get your Build-A-Figure instructions at the back here. Now, a couple of things that I say in pretty much every single issue. Yes, I've sped this up slightly. No, he does not transform. Yes, it is incredibly highly detailed. And yes, he is starting to get really heavy. Now, sometimes the issues kind of go completely random and you just start building something different. Sometimes they focus on a particular area. Now, what we seem to be focusing on over the last couple of months is the torso area, the chest area, and that's starting to really come together. This is a follow-on from previous issue where we started building up the shoulder joint and basically just carrying that on and completing the shoulder as you can see, as planned. The instruction books at the back of the magazines are incredibly easy to follow. If you have no experience making figures or sort of customizing or any kind of stuff like that, the instructions at the back of each book are really, really easy to follow, and I'm yet to get stumped. Every single month I've been able to build the issues with no problem whatsoever. I think the shoulder parts are probably the most difficulty I've had, because I've got this little nut and bolt inside the shoulder that I need to try to tighten up, and they have provided a tool to do so, which is a massive plus in my opinion, but it still requires you to kind of grip onto it and twist as well, and it's a very tight angle where they put it in, so it does go, but this is probably the most stumped I've got when it comes to the shoulder joints. I mentioned the detail earlier on, and I just kind of want to go back to that point. Now, again, I say this in pretty much every video that I do. Oh, there's the rest of the torso, just to give you a bit of an idea. So I'm just putting that shoulder on there. But yes, I say it in pretty much every video. Now, what they make up for, what they lack in transformation ability, they more than make up for in level of detail. So you can probably tell just by looking at the torso there that there is a lot of intricate inside parts that have kind of gone into the development and the build of this particular Transformer Optimus Prime before we've started doing it. So although you feel like you're kind of layering up and you're putting piece on top of piece on top of piece, it really does work, and it really is easy to do. And so therefore you've not just got like a hollow figure, you've got a full-on solid, all lights, all singing and dancing Optimus Prime collectible. Now, I'm really pleased because he looks like he's going to stand a little bit taller than I originally anticipated, and that is a very awesome thing indeed. The bigger the better, but as I'm going through and I'm kind of building it up, I'm learning all sorts of new things, like all these wires. I did not know there were lights in this particular part of the body. I think that's very cool indeed. And yeah, I'm just checking that's in. Yeah, that's fine. It's, yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit lost for words. It's so detailed, it's so intricate that you know you're not just kind of messing around with like a hollow figure, and you do get a lot of those nowadays where there's kind of like thin plastic that makes up the side and then nothing inside, especially with Transformers as well, because they have to have the ability to kind of move parts around. They do lack certain detail, in my opinion, when it comes to articulation in the arms and legs and things like that, for example. But where this one doesn't transform, they are kind of taking that extra time and making it into something hyper detailed. So there we go. As I said before, do check out the playlist on my channel. The link is in the description of this video, and it shows you every single video for this build. We've gone step by step every single issue, so you really can sort of see it being built as I go. I've tried my best to do as much of it on camera. I've not done a huge amount. I don't think I've done any off camera, to be fair. I think so far, up to this issue at least, we have kept everything on camera, so you really can see the kind of mistakes and the ins and the outs and the trial and the error, etc., of putting this together. But it is really simple if you follow these instructions. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon.